Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Stack Snacks. I'm John Swicky, and going along with our theme lately of agents and deploying those agents and using different services, we are going to look at a new service today called Doanything. And it basically is a kind of hosted agent, if you will. And we'll take a look at it. We'll go through the interface, and we'll maybe kick off a couple of prompts. So let's dive in, take a look. Okay, so what we have here is our Doanything interface. And you can see it's very similar to any chat app that you've used, but it's got a couple of different features. So you guys can see right here, we've got my assistant, James Harrington. This is his email. This is his phone number. Please don't text him. This is my inbox. So every agent gets an inbox. And you get a set of skills.md files. So if you've been working with an agent for a long time, this isn't anything new to you. But if you have skills in some of your other software, easy to bring in here, which is really cool. We got projects. And then we've got now one thing they've done recently is they've allowed you to pick a model picker, which is really cool. So if you have certain basic questions, you can go to maybe the smaller models. And as well, too, you can set a budget for them, because what is interesting about Doanything is you can kick off quite big tasks and it will just go. And you can see by some of these default prompts here, these are some pretty big asks right now. And you got your classic set of tools. They do have a huge amount of tools available. So one thing that sticks out is they do have a huge tool budget. And attach a file. And I think that's kind of it. So let's just get into doing a run here. So I don't really want to apply. I don't want to run social strategy for LinkedIn. Okay, we'll do a business idea. So I want to start a simple business idea where we sell people a service to respond to reviews from their Google business profile with AI. It would be a monthly fee of $100, and anything else you might find interesting. All right, we're gonna jack this one up to, what do we want to do here? Let's do 4.5 thinking. Why not? Let's kick this thing off. It is labeled as an alpha, so I will say sometimes the interface does some stuff. So now it's going to go off and do some research, get some facts, get some information for us. And this will just go for a little bit. Why don't we check out back on this in a few? Okay, so one thing that I did really cool is it did 4 different prompts to the LMs, and it's judging the best idea that I came up with. That's pretty cool. All right, so it generated us this plan.md file. So our business is going to be $100 a month. It's going to be AI review response, negative review SMS alert, and recovery script. Immediately text an alert for anything less than 3 stars with a pre-written call script to win the customer back. That's cool. Local SEO keyword injection. Secretly leaves high value keywords into replies to boost. Okay, now that's pretty cool. Automatically detects fake or malicious reviews and drafts and disputes sent to Google. Okay, that's pretty cool. Actually, this is pretty good. All right, so let's go. I think I just got to close this out. Okay. Right now, it's spinning up a Claude code and going to build us out a landing page. So let's see what happens. Okay, so while we were waiting, it did spin up a landing page. You can see right here. You've got it's boilerplate stuff, but it's usable. It's nice, you know. And let's go back to our chat. And so we can see they got a landing page. It's got some branding. It's got some project roadmap. It got a business guide for us, cold email templates, and the technical workflow to make the service run on autopilot. So I can now go ahead and get this going. And I believe too, we can also ask it to send out these emails too on our behalf as well, which is really cool. You can see with a couple of one prompt, really, we were able to get like a bunch of stuff kicked off, and I think it's an interesting little service, I have to admit. So what you can do is you subscribe for $20 a month, like pretty much the standard issue of most stuff these days. And if you run the credits during the month, you can top up. And I've had the occasional bug while playing around with it, but like I said, it feels like there's a lot here, and I hope they still refine it because there's some pretty cool aspects of it. Is this going to be a daily driver for me? Not at the moment. Definitely something though I'll keep an eye on, and maybe if I just mess it around, maybe I'll throw in a month of a subscription and throw a couple prompts out there and see what happens. But definitely hasn't come. It's just, yeah, it feels like it's almost too complex for a daily driver. And then it's really interesting for those bigger concepts that you have. Yeah, I don't know where it fits into the workflow just yet, but I thought it was pretty cool and I wanted to showcase it off a little bit. So thank you. Thank you all for taking a little look with us today, and we'll see you next time.